Alright, today we're going to be making, I'm going to be showing you the apple roses demo. The first step is you're going to get an apple. It doesn't matter what color it is. Right now we're using a Red Delicious, but you're going to cut it in half. You want to cut it in half directly through the stem because you want to be able to see that core. So now you're going to take one of your measuring spoons, it doesn't matter which one, and you're going to kind of go in there and get all of the seeds out. You're going to do it like a melon baller and it comes out perfect, like that. Then you're going to lay it flat. We don't want it rolling at all. Get that tag off. And you're going to make thin slices, about 1 centimeter thick like I made already. So you're going to go very slowly, make thin slices. It's about 1 centimeter. If it's bigger than that, it's going to take a longer time to cook. Alright, now that you have all of your entire apple cut into 1 centimeter size pieces, you're going to put it in a microwave safe bowl. That means it has to be glass. If you put metal in the microwave, it's bad. Don't do that. It scares me. So you're going to put it, I put in your liquid measuring cup because we know that's safe. And you're going to put your lemon juice. Your lemon juice prevents it from browning. After you kind of stirred around, it kind of got everywhere, you're going to put 1 tablespoon of water. And then we're going to go over to the microwave and microwave for 40 seconds. Took our apples out of the microwave. A way to test it, if you need to do it again, is you should be able to bend it completely without it breaking or cracking. This, as you can see, this isn't, I can feel it, I don't know if you could see it. This isn't too soft. So I want to do it one more time. You just kind of mix them around as best you can, get that juice spread around again. And then you're going to put it back in the microwave for 40 seconds, and that should be your last time doing that. Alright, we just took our first batch of apples out of the oven, but out of the microwave for the second time. As you can see, these ones are much easier to bend, they're not breaking, so we are good to go. The first thing we're going to do for the puff pastry part of your apple roses is you're going to, whatever kind of surface you're using, I'm using a cutting board, you don't have to use it, you're going to lightly flour it. Putting the flour down prevents it from sticking, but if you put too much flour on it, it's no good because everything is going to be all floury and it's going to add more flour content to your puff pastry, which you don't want. This is your puff pastry. Every group is going to get their own sheet. And the way it was folded in the package, you can there's lines already for you. You're going to just cut along those lines. You want 3 strips. 3 of them. So 3 even strips. You can leave that off to the side, and then in a mixing bowl, you are going to take your brown sugar. This is going to be kind of like your little cinnamony brown sugar glaze that's going to make your apples taste like an apple pie. So you take your brown sugar, this is your spice, your pumpkin spice, your salt, salt and sugar, and then 3 tablespoons of butter. It has to be softened. The way that I tell if something's softened, you should be able to easily push your fingers into there. So you're going to put that in there and then combine it. I'm using a rubber spatula just because it's easier to kind of push and combine the butter that way. And in a few minutes it will be thoroughly combined. Alright, now you can see that the mixture is a lot more, it kind of looks like a butter, like an almond butter. You're going to take it, put it on a rubber spatula. You're just going to kind of spread it as evenly as you can. It's not going to be perfect because this is a dough. Spread it as evenly as you can throughout. It'll still taste great if it's not perfectly even, don't worry. Do the best you can. Okay. Then you're going to take your apples. This is very important. You're going to take your apples. Let's move this stuff to the side. And you are going to put them the circle side up. Okay, so this is very important. You kind of want to overlap just a little bit at a time. We're only going to do one of the puff pastries for the demo. A little bit at a time and sticking up just a tad. Then you're going to take the bottom of the puff pastry and you're going to roll it up to kind of pinch, kind of create a little blanket and push down gently. Now starting at the side that you placed your first apple, so I started over here, so this is where I'm going to start. I'm going to take my puff pastry and kind of roll it into a circle. So there's your uncooked apple flour, and in a few minutes we're going to put them in the oven for 25 minutes and you'll see what they look like cooked. Alright, now that we have our apple roses nice and they're rolled and in the pan, You're going to take your pan and put it in your preheated oven. It's preheated to 375 degrees, and you are going to start the timer for 40 minutes. Once your apple roses have been in the oven for about 40 minutes, and you could kind of tell because it starts to turn brown, you'll take them out and they'll look like that. These are super hot, that's why they're bubbling, so make sure that you're careful before you take them out.